Hi guys, this is Jim Gavitt with Choice Lending. Today my video is going to be on construction loans. We do a two-part construction loan here at Choice Lending. The first loan obviously is your construction loan. The second one is your takeout loan, your permanent loan, which is considered a refinance loan at that time. These loans are near and dear to my heart because when I first got into the industry 20 plus years ago, these are one of the first loans I learned, and I really have enjoyed these over the past 20 plus years. I do have a lot of phone calls that people go, hey, I own the property. I don't have any money for the down payment though. Lots of times your property is your down payment. If you own the property more than 15 months, then we can use today's value of the property. If you've owned it less than 15 months, we're going to use the value that you purchased it for. Another question I get is people go, hey, I can't afford the interest-only payments on this thing. There are interest-only payments on the construction loan. As money is pulled out of your impound account to build a house, you will pay monthly mortgage payments on those. Now, depending on the appraised value on the construction loan, if it's high enough, we can look at impounding the interest-only payments for you at that time. So if you own the property and the property you've owned for 10 years and you bought it for $5,000, now it's worth $50,000. Obviously, you're going to have a lot of equity in this project. What I'm getting at is you can set up an impound account for those interest-only payments, and we can draw out of that impound account on a monthly basis for you. Then we have another question where people say, I own a house right now. There's no way I'm going to qualify for a new construction and my current house. I don't care about your current house. You're going to have two options on that. One is when the new construction is finished, you can rent out your current home and we can offset that payment for you. And two, at that time, you can actually sell your current home. And I have a lot of people that sell and then they use the equity in that and put it on the new construction. And with that being said, a lot of people, like myself, would do is sell the house and take that equity and reinvest it. It's the only free money, tax-free money you're going to get from this government. If you've owned that house for the past 2 of 5 years as your main residence, up to $500,000, that equity is tax-free. You can go bury it in the backyard if you want. Anyways, with that being said, again, on the construction end of this, we have an 8-draw system. Your interest-only payments do slowly start going up. Once we hit the 7th draw on the construction loan to the contractor, we will contact you to roll you over to permanent financing at that time. A lot of people go, well, hey, where am I going to live? Can I move into the new house? What's going on? I'm not on my permanent loan at this time. You own that house. You're on a construction loan. You're making interest-only payments on it. Once that house has a final notice of completion, have your moving van in the driveway. Be ready, move in. That's your house. The permanent loan, you'll be living in the house by the time we finish your permanent loan. Okay, so you will not be homeless at that time. Again, once we get the 7th draw, we're updating pay stubs, tax returns, whatever paperwork we need at that time. No money out of your pocket at this. It's considered a refinance loan. Now, on interest rates, a lot of people go, oh my gosh, interest rates are crazy. Well, a month ago they were crazy. They have actually backed off probably 1% from 4 or 5 weeks ago. So I believe personally that rates are going to continue to drop. As inflation gets under control and starts dropping, you're going to see interest rates follow. Okay, just the rule of thumb in mortgages. Inflation drops, mortgage interest rates drop. Okay, so that's really it in a nutshell. Um, Second loan's a refinance loan. We'll get you the best rate. We can lock that rate for 6 months. Normally I lock them for 45 to 60 days before the house is complete or we finalized your permanent loan. If you have any questions about this, I know I said it pretty quick. I know I'm just hitting the basics here, but if you are interested in a construction loan, please give me a phone call, email me, contact me. It's an easy process. And I'd like to end with this saying, kind of like it, live life like you're dying. I think we'd all be a little nicer to each other if we think this way. Have a great day. God bless.